How you doing, bro?
Shit, I'm good, man. Just day by day.
Chilling, huh?
Yeah, just
How how it
just a
how is
day
it
at a
inside?
time.
Right.
It's I grew up in here. You know what I mean? Like I first when I went down at 15, 2 days before my 16th birthday,
Really?
and yeah, I went down for attempted murder because my brother shot somebody. He was moving some drugs and shit, and they tried robbing him, and he shot him and shit. So, uh, and he was on parole. So, and I was a young ass kid. I didn't think I was gonna get much time, so they ended up giving me a juvenile life sentence till I was 23, and then 5 years on top of that. So I went to CYA for like 7 years, 7 years, and
Wow.
then when I turned 23, I went to reception and CDCR, and then bounced back out and went to a mainline.
Okay.
Just been doing it ever since. You know what I mean?
What prison are you in right now?
Uh,
Bro, cuz for me personally I just find interest in uh like the institution and how what's it all about, the corruption inside there,
Man, they're
how people.
scandalous.
Yeah, I bet. And the COs, you know, I watch videos every day about how it goes on in there. I don't know how it goes on because I haven't physically been inside there, um, but I'm glad I have the opportunity to interview you, D, and you can just tell us or tell me how it is, and what goes on up in there, because I feel like is it in California Penitentiary, because I interviewed someone on the East Coast that went to Rikers. um, it's hard politics up in California prisons, right?
Yeah, big time. Like especially like when someone from out of state catches a case out here and they
Right.
come to prison, they don't know what to do. Like they don't know. Oh, let me call you back.
Yeah, you good.
Or you could just stay right there. Actually. All right, I'm back. I just gotta make sure. You know what I mean? Just the door pop right here.
Yeah, you're
So
you're chilling.
all good.
I don't want to get you caught up.
Yeah, for sure. It's good.
I don't want to get you rid up.
Yeah, for sure. But nah, yeah, the whole politics thing is it's different out here. Like they run a strict line. Like and they don't care about their own people either. Like they'll kill their own people for nothing,
For
for
real?
quick. They don't care. They're replaceable.
Wow.
They are. They always know there's gonna be someone else coming up trying to make a name in prison for themselves, and they're gonna want to do the stupid shit.
Right. Now,
You
D,
know.
like, what if you though, like, I know you're a white boy, but what if you kicked it with the blacks? Like, you're raised with the blacks, and like, you know, you can't do that, even though, say you had best friends that are black inside the penitentiary.
Now you
You
could be
can't kick it
cordial
with
with
them.
them. No, you could kick it with them and shit, but like you can't really play no games with them. All you can do is talk to them, chop it up with them, keep it cordial.
Really?
Like yeah, you can't gamble with them,
Right.
uh, can't eat with them, can't smoke after them. Like for a black, I could smoke with a black,
Uh,
but I can't smoke after him. So say I'm smoking a cigarette,
right.
I'll smoke the first half and give him the second half.
Right.
I mean,
Got you.
that's a
You
little
can't go
way.
back and forth.
Yeah, exactly.
Why is
They'll
it
get
like
you for
that?
that. I don't. To be honest, I don't know. It's many years before me, like
Right.
how the whole politics thing in California works, and it's going to be many years after me. So, it is.
Got
You just gotta deal with it. You can't. You're never bigger than the program. You know what I mean?
Right, absolutely.
Yeah.
Hey D,
Yeah.
how are you brought up?
I was raised like a really good like mom, single mom. And just I had a lot of free time. I just had a lot of free time, and I just started just being rebellious and like really I didn't. I just started like smoking weed at 12 years old, 13. And my brother, he used to sell a lot a lot of ecstasy pills and stuff. And that's when we were driving from down south with the pills, and then he was making a stop, and somebody tried robbing him for him, right? And they knew he had him, and he got set up, and, and he shot him, and he was on parole. He's like, "Fuck, what? I'm fucked." I said, "No, you're not. It's good." So like I just told when the cop showed up, when cop showed up, I said, "Look, just don't run. Like I'm finna go to jail for this right now." I'll tell him like it's me. He's like, "Fool, for real?" I said, "Yeah. Like you got 2 kids and shit. You're on parole." I said, "It's good." I didn't think I was young. I didn't think I was gonna get much time. But yeah, they washed me up. But yeah, I was raised in a really good family and shit. And just one little, you know,
Incident,
change.
yeah.
Yeah, your life can change. Your life can
Right,
change like that, flick of a switch.
right.
And then here I am. March 1st will be 10 years for me.
10 years, huh?
Yeah.
Wow. When do you plan on getting out?
Um, I got like as of right now, I got 2.5 years left. Yeah, hell yeah. So it's on the downfall. So everything's going smooth. I got. That's cool. That's the easy thing. Helps you
Right,
do time here and there.
right,
Got hands, whatever. Like
right.
whatever I want, I could get it from my people. You know what I mean?
Right. It's
It's on
all
the
about
streets.
connections.
Yeah. Like I'm not gonna lie. I got a CO here
Right,
that I be sending shit to his house,
right.
and whenever I need it to for him to bring it to me, I pay him 5,000, and he'll bring me just every time he brings me something. It don't matter if it's a pack of cigarettes or 10 phones or 2 ounces of weed or
Right.
whatever. I gotta pay him 5,000 for every time he brings me whatever.
5,000?
Yeah, like I lost that's nothing though, because a phone goes for 7,500.
Oh my god.
Like
That's crazy.
I lost this charger to this iPhone like probably like 4 weeks ago, and I'm like, fuck, I don't have a charger. It's like 10%, and the cop was working. I said, hey, bring me a charger tomorrow, iPhone charger. He's like, seriously? He's like, that's all you want? I said, yeah, that's all I need. Bring me an iPhone charger. He's like, all right, send me the money. I said, all right. When he brought me the charger, the money was there. Five
Dang, that's
thousand dollars for
wild.
an iPhone charger.
That's crazy, bro. I don't even have 5,000 bucks right now. That's wild. Oh
Yeah,
my god. Those even letting out inmates to handle their beef.
that happens all the time.
Really.
Yeah, because that happens mainly with like the Mexicans, like the Norteños and the Sureños. Like
Right.
they these cops on these high yards realize like there's so much people in here with power to the streets that if these cops disrespect this say is this the big homie for the Sureños, if he if he disrespects him to where a point to where he wanted to have his family killed, he could do that easy. These cops
Wow.
know that. These cops know that. There's dudes in here that got 500 years to life. They ain't never getting out.
Right. What do they have to lose? Nothing.
Nothing. They don't care if they stab a cop and go to the shoe for 3 years.
Wow.
That's easy. That's easy time. Doing shoe
Right.
time. That's
Right.
easy time. You're just in your cell by yourself, get a TV and kick back. You ain't got to
Right.
worry about the bullshit on the yard. You ain't got to worry about a race riot going up.
Right.
You
Now, how do
know,
you how do you manage your time?
uh, just work out
Just
every day.
chilling.
Yeah, like right now, I'm in this little bullshit cell right now because we got in a riot with the Sureños and shit. We planned a little riot so we could take a bunch of phones back to a different yard.
Oh, got you. Aren't you guys? Don't
Yeah,
you guys link up with the Serenials though?
yeah, but still, we could still go up with them. You know what I mean? Over something
Got you.
stupid. That's why we did it with them is because we were like allies. So
Mm,
that's why we did it with them because we talked to their big homie like, hey, look, we got 40 cell phones right here. We'll give you guys 20, and we're gonna take 20, and let's just kick a riot off on the yard.
right.
So when they kicked the riot off on the yard, it was like a 23 minute riot, and
Wow.
they just didn't. They didn't even. They were looking for weapons the whole time, and they didn't even do nothing. No patting down. Like the ins and outs. You know what I mean? Like
Right.
realistically, like I feel like my older homeboy, and the shot caller for the Mexicans, I feel like they got their ins and outs with these cops. Like, there's one dude who's been here 42 years. Like,
Wow.
you know what I mean? Like, for sure.
In prison, that's a notorious prison.
Yeah, for sure it is.
I
It's
mean,
it. This is a prison where it's hard to make it home out of this prison.
so how have you made? How have you made? Like, how have you, got comfortable? I wouldn't even say comfortable, because you're trying to survive every day.
Yeah,
Um,
you just got to know when to keep your mouth shut. If I'm walking by someone and I see someone getting stabbed and it's not my race, if it's not a white dude, I'm gonna keep going like I never seen nothing.
wow.
You know what I mean? Like, they could be killing them, literally killing them right in front of me. I'm just gonna keep it pushing. Like, that ain't my issue. It's not my people.
Right,
Fuck it.
right.
So
Because if you speak on that, I mean, it's gonna be bad,
they
right?
get killed.
Right,
They'd be like, "Yeah, you got mandatory yard. All right." Right when you walk out the building, you're getting hit with 4 or 5 knives, hundreds of times, and they're not gonna wait for the cops. They're
right,
they're not gonna listen to the cops. They don't care. They're gonna find someone that's got a life without parole and just
right.
do their thing.
Now, D,
But
what's it like being on the yard?
uh, it's bullshit. Small. You gotta just know what you do. You know what I mean? Like, every race got their own area, and it's pretty much it. You just find stuff to do within your race.
Right.
Yeah.
Now, your first day at prison, or entering prison, how was that? How was that all experience? And like, because I
Like
mean, you're with the big dogs.
prison or CYA.
Or yeah, either or CYA or prison. You can hit both. You can talk about
See,
both.
when I first got to CYA, I first hit my unit. I was at a little place called Preston, a little CYA called Preston, and went in there and seen one of the white dudes, and he's like, "Hey, where you from?" Woo. He spit on me instantly, spit in my face, and started fighting right there in front of the cops. Like, when the cops come, and you fight in CYA every day. Every day you're fighting.
Is that juvenile hall? Like a
Yeah,
juvenile hall? Okay.
it's a juvenile prison.
Oh,
And
okay.
then my first day on the yard here when I got to Folsom a couple years back, I'm like, fuck. And luckily, I ran into one of my dad's cousins, pretty much, like a good family
Right.
friend. I'm walking the yard. He's like, hey. I was like, what's up? He's like, are you so and so? And I'm like, yeah. He's like, come here, come with me, spin some laps with me. So we walked some laps, and he like laced me up, and then eventually I became a cellie about a week later, 2 weeks later, and he just let me know everything that's going on. He said, this is, he's like, it's fucked up. They sent you to this prison. You had, at that time, I had 5 years left. And they're like, you got 5? I said, yeah. They said, well, one thing you don't do on this yard is talk about how much time you got. There's dudes on here that got 700 years to life. Like, never, never see a daylight. And then, yeah, that's the pretty much like, if you ain't got life, that's one thing you do. If you end up on a 4 yard, you don't ever want to talk about your time.
Right.
I seen a dude with 16 months. He had like 4 years, and he got an appeal overturned, and he had 16 months on the yard. He was talking about 16 months, and this lifer dude's like, nah, he ain't gonna make it home. I said, what? He said, he keeps talking to me about this 16 months, 16 months. Like, I've been down 37 years. I'm gonna kill him next time he talks to me about it. Tried telling, tried telling the youngster, and he got whacked on the yard. 16 months to the
Wow.
house, got killed.
No way.
Yeah,
That's crazy.
couldn't keep
Now
his
have you
mouth shut.
right. Now have you been sent to the hole yet? How's that?
That's where I'm at right now.
Oh, that's where you're at right now?
Yeah, the hole's cool. You just chilling self by yourself. You ain't got to worry about going nowhere, doing none of that. You
Right. It's
just
like it's like
chill.
getting sent to detention when you're in school, kind of, just
Yeah,
chilling at lunch.
yeah, exactly.
Got you. Got you. Dang, bro, that's wild. You're staying safe though, right?
Yeah, everything's good,
Nice. Good.
for sure.
Safe, bro. Thank you for your time. Appreciate it.
All right, no problem, brother.